Hello, hello, hello! We are live with today's stream, so I'm just going to share that on all the social medias, and then we'll. Hello, hello, hello! We are live. Sorry, briefly had an echo for myself. Not quite sure. I don't know if Twitch has been wonky all day, because I could have sworn I already had turned off that audio, but whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, we're live with today's stream. Streaming 2 days in a row. So it's a bit early to say we're back, but maybe. Anyway, let me just share that on all the social medias and then we can hop into the game. It is Monday. Going to be starting with some Animal Crossing after, I think 2 weeks since my last Animal Crossing stream. So, weeds galore again. And then later on some Pikmin 3, getting back to that, which is nice, especially because Pikmin 4 has been out for a little bit. That's my chair. Sorry. Okay, but yeah, let's just hop into the AC. It'll be nice playing a game, unlike yesterday, that we don't have to worry about the audio getting out of sync within every 10 minutes. Or I think it was like 10 minutes or so. September 11th, 2023, 3:23 p.m. Trantor, yes, that's all good. Rick, I am Rick, hear me roar. I look like a dinosaur. I don't actually look like a dinosaur. Dinosaurs didn't wear glasses, to the best of our knowledge. Okay. So we wouldn't really know if dinosaurs did wear glasses. It's weird to think about. But first of all, let's go and see if we have, because we should have a new villager. Let's go see if it's one of these four. Tank we already had. Lucky we already had. Nibbles, pretty sure we already had. Groucho. Like, when I say I already had, I mean like they were in my village last time I played. I'm trying to. Oh, Chevra might have been the one who just moved in. We have had her before. Sui, Doc, Ava, Ed, Snooty, Lobo. Yeah, I think Chevra is probably the one who just moved in. I could be wrong about that. Either way, we don't have Buzz, Chief, Cyrano, or Pom Pom, the four that have yet to live here. So, nothing to worry about on that front. Let's check my mail. Dinosaur track. Important for tracking dinosaurs. Another dinosaur track. I mean, we must be getting close to a dinosaur. We've already found 2 tracks. Imagine if it was a 3rd dinosaur track. No, Ammonite. Not a dinosaur. So, no dinosaurs today, just their tracks and an Ammonite. How dare you insult me, HRA? Stunning blue bag. Okay, cool. Let's firstly go get rid of what I'm sure are cockroaches in my house. Yep. Got a bunch of the cockroaches. Okay, that might be it. That looks like it's... Yep. Cockroaches cleaned out. Awesome. Anything new on the notice board? moon viewing on September 29th. Good stuff, good stuff. Attention citizens, yeah, morning aerobics. Done that previously. August 22nd, that would have been pretty sure something I found last time I played. Is this way what it was? No, not just buried treasure, but I think that was something oh wait, that was Betty, who has since moved out, so yeah, that would be definitely something from last time I played. I mean, I know from the date as well. Those ones down there are the next acre down. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a weed, but that was a grasshopper. Oh, and last time I played, I believe there was a fossil in town somewhere that I could not find, so we are going to try to locate it during our run around town. I mean, here's our first fossil of the day. Fossil number 1, tons of fun. That wouldn't have been one that I was missing last time. That's... because the one I was missing the last few times I played, and that one was very obvious. Ooh, fireworks paper. Fantasy paper. Neat paper. I just think it's neat. Okay. There won't be anything buried in this acre, or even any... I don't think even any weeds can show up in the lake acre. Yeah. But they can show up in plenty of other acres, most other acres. I don't think they show up in the Wishing Well acre either. Which is weird. It's like the 2 acres with like the most water. Is the Wishing Well in the lake? Well, I mean, is Wishing Well the most... Lake is definitely the most water. But it's just like those heavily hydrated areas don't have weeds. It's interesting. Is Groucho around? Apparently. Inside his house or on the other side of the river? Inside his house, okay. Hey, buddy. I'm still alive, yes. Yes, I'm still alive. Yes, I have gotten all of his songs. All 55 of them in this game, anyway. I know there's more in later games, which I will hopefully get to eventually. I just need to actually complete this game first, which, you know, still have a long ways to go, but we'll get there eventually. In theory. Okay, let's see if we have a money rock in one of these. I think actually one of these was the money rock last time I played. Or a recent time I played, at least. I mean, I guess the last time I played was 2 weeks ago, so that is like the most recent. I mean, that's obviously the most recent time. By virtue of being the last time I played. But I mean, further back wouldn't exactly be considered recent. But it's like, you know, the last few times I played is kind of what I meant. Sui not in right now. Okay, so Sui is out and about. Want to keep our eyes open as we explore around the town. Oh, did I turn my phone to silent? I did not. Should do that now. Okay, Chevra. Okay, yeah, Chevra just moved here. That's what I thought. I like Chevra, though. I'm glad she's moved in. the ones that we still needed yet. Pom Pom, Chief, Buzz, Cyrano. Did I check this one? Maybe. There's like when I'm like, you know, checking one thing and then going to check another thing, and it's like, wait, what was I doing with the first thing again? Okay. Trying to be observant as we explore around. Good. I'm trying to talk, not trouble. Good day, Nibbles. Why do I disappear all of a sudden stuff? I mean, it is what it is. What's new? Oh, I paid it back a while ago. Like, literally years ago. I did that. I did that. It's there. I've done that multiple times. I did that with all 4 characters in this town, and I've done it with various characters in various other towns. I checked this one already, right? Yeah. Why is she looking at an orange tree? Hey, Tank. Let's talk. I know a lot of weeds. It's happened. It's happened again. I'll try. Oh, he's looking at this. This is going to be like a pill bug in this one, right? Yep. That's why he was looking at, because he wouldn't have been looking at it intently if it was just like a regular rock or even just the money rock. I don't think they'd be looking at it. He'd be looking at it for if it was the money rock. Oh, here's a fossil. Probably not the one I've been missing, but it could be. Fossil number 2, how about you? Like, that one is a little bit hidden. I don't feel like it's one I would have missed multiple times, so probably not, but we'll see. We'll potentially see as we continue exploring around town. I keep seeing like the grasshoppers and such, and thinking, "Oh, there's another weed." Mr. Nook, just out of curiosity, Toronto prices, 110. Okay. Like to sell these fossils 3. I'd like to sell them straight from me. No, thank you. Pleasure doing business with you, my friend. Bunch of weeds up here. It's interesting with the acre like the dump, because like fossils and such can't appear in this acre, but weeds still can. No bolero and 8-ball shirt. Okay. Wait, did I? Is there? No. I was a bag of money though. For my trouble. It's always nice randomly digging up some money. If one was like that in real life. Well, if only getting money in real life was as easy as getting money in a lot of video games. Lucky around. Nope, not in right now. Good stuff. We'll keep an eye out. Okay. So that was Lucky and Sui were the two whose houses I've passed by but have not yet seen and talked to. Good to know. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Okay. Okay, got my 7 bags. The way I was kind of like slowly sliding to the side, I was worried, but still managed to get my 7 bags in spite of that. Which is awesome. So Money Rock has been found. Still need a glowing spot. 3 more fossils. And so many weeds. Let's go. Good stuff. Those weeds, for instance. Alright, there used to be a house here. But that villager moved away, I think, the last time we played. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Sometimes people move. Sometimes people move away. Which, you know, we're both sad and happy because, you know, they're moving on with their lives, moving on to a new chapter of their lives. It can be a very good thing, but at the same time, you know, you miss them when they're gone. Sorry, I was trying to find... Trying not to miss any fossils that might be somewhere in town. I mean, that are somewhere in town. You know, there's I got 2 of them so far, so there's 3 more buried somewhere in town. They could be in any number of locations. So how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Good start to the week, if indeed it is the start of your week. Well, what am I doing? I already got the Money Rock. Don't need to keep hitting rocks. Yeah, it's not the start of my work week quite yet. That's tomorrow. I have a fairly decent work week this week. So I'm working all 4 of my regular days that I work, which is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday are all just 5-hour shifts, which is really nice. Saturday's unfortunately 7-hour, but I mean it's a Saturday, so that's not too bad. That's a day I don't stream anyway, so it's not like it matters on that end. It is a day that I do try to be at least somewhat productive. Hey Andley, welcome in. Yeah, playing some Animal Crossing, still working on 100%. How's it going? How are you doing? I mean, at the moment, I'm just, you know, doing my cleanup, my run around town, clean up and such. Getting rid of the weeds, and yeah. Sounds like a pretty nice schedule. My work schedule, yeah. Yeah, so work, yeah, those 4 days. Generally starting at 4 a.m., occasionally 5 a.m., like my Wednesday shift is a 5 a.m. shift. And then my shifts can generally go anywhere from 9 to 11:30. So yeah, so this week, my Tuesday and Friday both go till 9. Wednesday goes till 10 because it's still 5 hour, but I'm starting at 5 instead of 4. And then Saturday going to 11:30. Which, yeah. It's going good, just relaxing before you'll be babysitting loud kiddos all week. Ah, yes. Good to get in relaxation before that. Ooh, fossil number 3. Just for me. Okay. So we found... Oh wait, there's another weed over here that I almost missed. It's kind of looked off, definitely. I work at a grocery store. In the produce and bulk department. So I'm... Yeah, in produce, and then like bulk is part of the produce department, so I'm the person that... So my shifts are generally start in bulk, and then when I'm done in bulk, go over to produce. And I'm the only one I'm the only one that's scheduled for bulk, although at least someone does some stuff on the days that I'm not in, which often is stuff that I then have to fix on the days that I am in, but it is what it is. Yeah, in between jobs. Here's what others enjoy. I mean, I wouldn't say I enjoy my job. I mean, there's definitely parts of it I enjoy, but, you know, it's just, you know, a thing I do to pay the bills. Sadly, streaming doesn't pay the bills. Nor does writing. My writing doesn't even pay anything. Streaming I do make some money from, which is, you know... If I told my younger self that I made any money off of playing video games, I'd be like... told my, like, teenage self that, it would be like... Such a big shock. Fair, yeah. Don't you wish for both those things, honestly? Yeah. What did he give me? A mermaid statue. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah. Ooh, well, there's our glowing spot. Oh, and there's one more weed over here. $1,000 bells. Okay, so we found the glowing spot, we found the money rock. Found 3 of the 5 fossils. Found a lot of weeds. And a lot of grasshoppers I keep thinking are weeds when I just, like, you know, just a glass, I'm like, oh, there's a weed. No, it's a grasshopper. Or thinking that playing video games for money was such an unlikely possibility. Yep. Like, yeah, as a kid I was like, okay, maybe if I become, like, a video game tester. That's, I think, as a kid, that was, I think, the only thing that seemed, you know, remotely possible. Yeah, and I wouldn't really be, I don't think, a very good video game tester. Certainly I'm good at discovering certain things about video games, but that's not really, you know, what video game testers are looking for is things like glitches and stuff like that. What I'm good at figuring out is, like, just weird random things, most of which matters to no one other than me. I think one of your brothers said Alpha said you want to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Those weeds are up in the next acre. Oh, hey, Doc. Did I pass by his house and not realize? No thanks. Yeah, because his house was there. Okay. Still haven't seen Sue, E, or Lucky. That's the other one. I haven't seen these four either, but I haven't been by their houses yet. So that's hardly surprising that I haven't seen them yet. Let's just make sure. Yeah. Okay, now the wishing well is going to tell me my town is still full of weeds, probably. Yeah, when there are too many weeds. Acre D2, one of the acres I haven't been to yet in my walk around town. I feel like you'd be great at offering alternative ways at how people might solve puzzle things in games. I seem to try and do things the wrong way. Yeah, I definitely do some of that myself. And yeah, but yeah, I don't know though. Just because I like to 100% things, but I take it further than most people, and in more sometimes seemingly random ways to a lot of what seems random to a lot of people. Like to me, it's some stuff that's like, oh yeah, that's just what my brain sees as the way I should be doing this. But yeah. Like last summer where I discovered that that the train station model that Tortimer gives you on your town day is not the one matching the train station you have in your town, but just completely random. Yeah, because train stations, there's like 15 different designs for it. Each one has its own unique model, and for, the past 2 decades since the game came out, approximately 2 decades anyway, anywhere you look online it says that on your town day, Tortimer gives you station model matching your town station. As I learned last year, nope, it's completely random which one he gives you. Yes, that was Yes, that was last year. I just have to think for a second. Also, my brain is like, wait, what's time again? That's why it used to take too long to finish a game. Oh, I get that as well. I mean, for just beating a game, my times aren't too bad when it comes to 100%ing. I mean, I've been working on this Animal Crossing for a few years. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at a few years. It's really cool to know there are differences. Yeah. Hey, Ava. Talk to me. Sure. I don't know what she was offering as a trade, but... Oh, Ava, not Tommy. Yeah. I'll show you most of the train station models in a bit. Once I finish my walk around town, I'll go to Nooks and... I will show you most of them, all the ones that I have the models for in my catalog. I don't know why I had trouble finding the word catalog. Okay. There's only 2 fossils yet. Probably one that I just missed. And then hopefully one that's still in these last little bit. Okay, well here's Lucky, who I haven't seen yet. One day away from completely disappearing from your memory. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. Oh, I guess Gracie's coming to town soon. Oh. I know getting the last few outfits from Gracie, that was a chore and a half. Right. Oh. Okay, and here's Sue E, who I haven't talked to yet. So as long as everyone else is by their house, we should be able to talk to everyone as well. I can do justice to any clothes. Oh, hey. Fossil number 4, just one more. But like I said, we're probably not going to find that last one. It's probably one that we've already missed in our walk around town. Just talk to Snooty. Let's talk. Oh, Groucho, any... a nice person? What? I don't think I quite understood what that conversation was. Let's talk. Such a good mood today. Ooh, give me something. Sure. I'm happy getting free stuff. We just need to talk to Lobo and get rid of any last weeds in this acre. Lobo? Is he inside his house? Presumably, yes. Yes, right here. Hey, Lobo. Yep, just me. Gotten busted for smuggling exotic fruits. I mean... I am the reason we have every type of fruit tree. Sure, whatever. Every type of fruit tree growing in this town. Favorite Animal Crossing villager? Alfonso. Who I sadly don't have in this town. I do have him in one of my secondary towns, though. But sadly not in this one. Lobo, though, who we were just talking to, is probably my second favorite villager, though. What about you? Who's your favorite villager, if you have one? Let's just mail these 4 letters. And there we go. 4. So yeah, there's still one fossil hidden somewhere in my town that I just cannot, for the life of me, find. It's probably like behind a tree or a house or something. Yeah, so this is, of course, my train station. Notice this arch is made of metal, and then it has like the brown, orange, somewhere kind of orangish brown roof. So yeah, there's 3 different materials that arch could be made of, and then each one has 5 different color variations for a total of 15 different train stations. Know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, cute. Hard time picking a favorite, but you're one of the bunnies, Sasha from New Horizons. Okay, I've seen Sasha. Not obviously in my game, but yeah. Really loved Whitney in Wild World. Yes. Whitney. I don't think Whitney's in this game. But I think I've seen Whitney in Pocket Camp, maybe, back when I played that. So yeah, so here's a different station model. So there's the wood ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Metal, like the one I have. 6, 7, 8, 9. And I do not yet have the Model 10, one of the 2 pieces of furniture I'm missing. Well, 2 pieces of furniture from the catalog I'm missing anyway. Then the ones with like the arch made of brick. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah. So yeah, Station Model 10 is one of the things I'm missing. Because it's random. Which, it's on your town day, which is like a random day in July is your town day. And on that day, Tortimer gives you a train station model, but it's completely random, and he only gives 1 per character, so... In order to get them all, what I have to do is keep making new characters and talking to them on the town days in July. Whitney's in Pocket Camp. I have not played Pocket Camp in several years. Yeah. What to sell? Okay, I'm gonna grab another thing of stationery. I have fantasy and neat paper. What do we have over here? Bluebell. Types of thinking they're inspiration for future games items. Oh yeah. Winter paper. We're not on winter yet. Why's there winter paper out here? Jinko paper. Not really any of my favorite papers today. Ah, fireworks paper. And we'll grab another one. The one I just finished off today. Yeah, it's one of those mobile games you play off and on periodically. Yeah, see, I'm very much like a person that likes 100%ing games, obviously. And basically when Pocket Camp hit the point where... Okay, basically when it started doing the fortune cookies where you needed to, like, in order to, you know, get everything you needed to spend money. First of all, I started doing that, and I was spending way too much money on that. Way too much. So I had to, like, cut back on spending and just, you know, stop spending money on the game. And then after I stopped spending money on the game, it just felt it was difficult for me to keep. I just felt like I wasn't enjoying it anymore because I was missing out on so much stuff. Fortune cookies are very RNG, yeah. Yeah, and RNG is fine if it's something that, you know, I'm not spending real money on. But, I mean, it can still be annoying, like that one train station model I'm missing. The other piece of furniture I'm missing is the post office model. You know, the model of this post office. Which you get for maxing out your savings account, see. Here's my savings account. It maxes out at 999,999, just short of $1 billion. I'm about a quarter of the way there. I used to play more often when they had issues all that. But you don't like to play, so don't like to pay to play games either. Yeah. In case you're wondering what I'm doing right now, withdrawing large sums of money. So in order to get the train station model, what I'm going to be doing is heavily doing turnip market stuff. Now this is the list of all my towns here. And what I'm going to be doing right now, I'm in the process of doing, is in each of my alternate towns just dropping a bunch of money in each of them so that I can on Sundays when I play in the morning, go to each of my towns, check the turnip prices in each, and then whichever one has the lowest turnip price, go to that town and just buy a shit ton of turnips. But since I'm already going to be spending so much time on the traveling between each of them and checking, I want to make sure I already have a decent chunk of money in each town in order to that I'm not doing additional back and forth trips to bring money over on the Sunday itself. That's what I'm right now doing. Yeah, so we should be going to Meltork 4. So the reason it says clear after most of them is that was first me just clearing the area in front of the train station of trees, and now I'm going to be, which I've already done. Now I'm going through each of them and dropping the money, and as I do that, I'll be getting rid of the word clear after each. Meltork 4 indeed. We're going to Meltork 4. That turnip grind. Yep. It is very much a grind in this game. I know it's definitely better in later games with things like, I think it's even as soon as Wild World where you can do a larger, because like the largest money bag in this one is 30,000. I think with Wild World, I could be wrong, I haven't played Wild World, but I think with Wild World already it has a larger money bag, which definitely helps. Hey, random globe. So I always do it for her faces. Yeah, I know with like New Horizons at least, I don't know what the other ones, but I know New Horizons at least has a much bigger inventory. I already have money in this town. How much money do I have? I can just see those 2 bags in the bottom corner there. Okay, I just have a bit of money. So I do still need to bring over, because my thing is to basically have 5 full inventories worth of money in each of my towns. Or approximately. But going with just like the 30,000 bags, I'm not gonna like. It's the final 9,999 bells in my wallet. I'm not gonna drop here, but. So we'll do the last one right here. Okay, how many is this? 4 times 5, so that's 21 bags. So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Oh, that's also 21 bags. Okay, awesome. So that's 2 full sets. They ever do with dropping? Oh, did they? I didn't even know they did. I haven't played any other games other than this one and Pocket Camp, so I didn't even know that was a thing that they got rid of that. Because the way it works in this one, at least, I'll just pick up 2 things. So you just go and press X to select, and then just drop all. I think so, kind of at least. Huh? It's too bad, yeah, because that's a very nice thing to do. Okay, so then I want to bring 3 more full inventories worth of money over here. Unless it is still a thing and you just don't know it's a thing. They can stack more items eventually. I guess we can't select a bunch like that unless you're selling, throwing away, or putting them into your storage. Oh, interesting. That is weird then. I know that's something like I'm often noticing, like when I've watched streamers playing later games or whatever. There's a lot of like quality of life improvements that I've noticed. So the fact that there's an actual like, what's the opposite of improvement? Unimprovement? Whatever. Like that is very interesting. I mean, I guess there is at least one other thing I know of that I would consider a an improvement, but which I will demonstrate in just once we're done on the train here. One thing that although I know that this other thing I'm going to mention, the reason they changed it is because I think it is an improvement. And I mean, for some people it might be, but I agree. I honestly didn't know that there was even a thing with Force. You haven't played this one as much as the others. Oh yeah. So one thing that I like about this game that they changed with the later games that is the way the acre system works in this game. Like, you know, it has this edge or whatever, and then like you go and you shift over to a new acre. And I know like in later games, like it still has like the map divided up into acres, but it doesn't have like this kind of shift over system. It's, which I know it's because it makes it more like walking around more smooth, like a more of a smooth experience. But I not having this, but for like exploring the whole town and making sure you don't miss something, I find it's very nice just going acre by acre and exploring, and I very much like that. In later games, I'll just have to use like, you know, use like things as like markers to make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, there's a letter there, right? Somebody would have moved out because of my travel. I need to check who moved out. Tank moved out. Not too bad, I like Tank, but... kind of like how separated in some ways, but for the aspect of decorating. For decorating, yeah, I suppose that's where an area where it might not be as nice. So it's like, yeah, there's advantages and disadvantages to both. Other way. So yeah. Is what it is. How many villagers are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it could be down to could be down to 7 by the end of today, because we're going to be doing three more trips. One thing I like about the later games is, at least with, I know, New Horizons, I don't know when this started, so I don't know which ones have it, but the fact of villagers not moving out unless you let them move out. And this one is just like, oh, you go for a trip, you come back and you find one of your villagers is randomly moved. But, you know. Is what it is. Yeah, I like that you like that you can improve them to move out, yeah. That way, when you have villagers, someone moving out, it's just like, okay, you keep the ones you want, and then you have the ones you don't want, or in some cases maybe just ones you don't want as much, to be the ones to move out. This one, it can be any of them. Oh, they're your favorite? Well, they're gone. Oh, you don't like them? Well, they're staying regardless. They happen to stay regardless. Rover asking how long has it been when we saw each other like 2 minutes ago. Okay. Can't recall if newly started that or not, but you kind of think you're at least insured your favorite with the amiibo cards, as long as you have one of those and working on a C reader, or if you're good, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna drop these ones over here. Oh. And we're going to... How much space do we have between these? So I want to keep my like sections separate. I think, yeah, we can do... Yeah, we still have the one space between them. And we'll do like a line here, 2 more up here, and then a final one right here. And next we'll do next group over here, and then a final group in the center. Kind of wishing I had got rid of this tree, just so I could... because I can't quite tell if there's... I think we got all the weeds behind the tree, though. I know why I probably kept this tree, because it's a fruit tree. I probably decided not to get rid of it. But... yeah, let's head back. 2 more trips to get all the money here. Okay. Also, for everyone watching, don't worry, we're not going to be like bringing all the money to all my towns today. We're doing Meltork 4 today, and then like we'll do Winnipeg next time, Custodes the time after. But it's just like I'm not going to just be doing a stream of just going back and forth between various towns for hours or whatever. Just doing one town a day, one town a stream. Okay. That does mean if like we do manage to do a stream like this Sunday, like not all of my towns will be ready, but that's fine. And hopefully, though, we do, because it's been... I'm trying to remember the last time I did turnip market stuff. It was a while ago. But with this setup, we should hopefully be able to max out my savings account within a reasonable amount of time. And get that train station, or not, get the post office model. And then next July, once again, try to get that final train station model. And that'll be it for the completing the catalog. Oh wait, somebody else moved. Who moved out this time? Sue E, I believe, was the one that lived there. Okay, Sue E, I'm okay with moving out. Probably one of my less favorite of the ones we. There's nothing against her or anything. There's only like, I think there was only in this game one villager I explicitly dislike. There used to be two, but me and Chief have come to an understanding. We're no longer enemies. Okay. So I think Billy is the only villager I explicitly dislike in this game. Oh no, wait. No, there is one other villager I don't like, but... the one other villager who I dislike, I'm not going to say, just because said villager shares a name with somebody I know in real life who I dislike. And on the off chance that person ever, you know, sees a clip of me saying that. I don't know. I think that's particularly likely, but, you know, just to be on the safe side. Actually, the fact that they share the name and other certain other features is partly why I said dislike said villager, because it reminds me of this person I dislike. It's actually partly why I dislike Billy. Not the name in that case, but Billy does remind me of someone. Yeah, Chief, the reason I disliked him for a while there was actually because of an incident that actually happened in the game, where I was hitting the money rock, and then all of a sudden he came over and started talking to me while I was in the middle of hitting the money rock, and as a result I got like almost no money from it. I was just... oh, and then it happened like once, and then it happened like just like again just very not long after. So it was just like he became my nemesis for a while. But then at the one point where he was... oh, where he... I think I got the final piece of summer camp furniture off of Chief, or at least one of the last ones I needed. And he's like, okay, no, he's okay now. That's a good apology. Good way of apologizing. Of course, the incident with Chief that made me dislike him, that was in a past village. And then with him being a camper, that was, you know, with being a summer camper. So Chief's actually one of the 4 villagers that does not actually lived in my current main town. Yeah, that's one of my goals for the 100% is having every villager live in my main town at some point or another. So he's starting to annoy me a bit of the fact that he hasn't moved in yet. But... actually, you know what? Let's actually start from this end. That way it'll be quicker, more efficient getting this money out when I don't have to move as many spaces in my inventory. Not that it really matters. It's not like, you know, we're in some rush, but I like, you know... it's not like we're speedrunning my inventory management here. Okay, so then we'll have one more set of money, which we'll put right in the center. Be good on that. Okay, I'll have a notification on Discord. Nothing important though. Okay. Okay. Unbelievable. Rover, we meet each other so often, you gotta stop, consider it unbelievable. Okay, now who moved out this time? Think you would right as I got off the train. Assuming anybody did, because as our villager count gets lower, there is an increased chance of just nobody moving out after a trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, in fact, because... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Were we at 10 at the start of today? No, there's 3 letters. Somebody did move out. Who moved out? Somebody moved out. Okay, we have 4 people in this section, so that's not anyone there. It's not Lucky Nibbles, Chevra, Doc. Oh, there was somebody living here. Groucho. It was Groucho moved out. Yep. Somebody else moved out, and we're going to do one more trip, so there's a good chance one more villager will move out. It's no guarantee, but... Oh, wrong way. Sorry, I thought I saw something behind this tree, but I don't think so, no. Okay. But anytime in this game you take a trip to another town, yeah, basically, I find, Yeah, if you're only at 5 villagers, which is the minimum you can have in your town at a time, nobody will move out. If you're 6 or 7, it can kind of go either way. 8 or more, generally somebody moves out, but I think I've had times where nobody moves out. If you're at 15, I think it's a guarantee that somebody will, because that's the max. Also, pretty sure this is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, or anyone else, but I believe this is the only game that you can have a max of 15 villagers in your town. All the others have a lower max, I believe. I believe also a lower minimum, because I think, like, I know New Horizons, I think the minimum is like 2 villagers compared to the 5 minimum in this. Okay. 15, yep. Way less even in New Horizons, yeah. Yeah, 5 to 15 in this game. I believe, and I could be wrong with this, but I believe like people have compared the size, and I believe of the towns in each game, and I believe this one also has the largest, like, actual physical size of the towns. New Horizons is 10, I believe that is correct, yeah. New Leaf, I want to say it was 8 or 10, oof. I assumed, yeah, New Leaf was also 10 or so. Assumed it was about the same. Put this in the approximate middle. Oh. Need to read that. That's actually not, that's just a notes, not actually a letter. Map is bigger, makes sense. It has more villagers, yeah. Keeping up with 15 villagers also sounds like a lot, yeah. Yeah, let's do the other one. Side. Okay, there we go. 5 full inventories worth of money. So this town is ready. Next time we'll do Winnipeg. Where's my percentage? Here we go. Go back to the standard percentage list. Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, like, there's also less, like, obviously in this game, like, you can talk to villagers and, like, do, you know, chores for them and stuff, but it doesn't have, like, I know the, like, I know in the later games there's, like, it's kind of a friendship mechanic or something to get the, like, each of their, like, their pictures or something, which is not a thing in this game. But, yeah. Or portraits, I think. Pictures, portraits, something. Photos in the frames, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because this game doesn't have that, but I wanted to, like, you know, because I'd have every villager live in my main town at least once, and, like, keep a memento of each of them. So I've been keeping a single letter from each villager. Kind of fun little thing they had, yeah. Remember that in Wild World? No, Wild World is where it was added, because Wild World is the second game. This is the original game, and then Wild World is the second game. Well, pretty much, yeah. Technically, there's like 4 versions of this game. 3 Japanese versions and 1 international version. Which is this version, the international version. Because this game was originally in Japan released on N64, so that's the original version of this. Then there was the first Japanese GameCube release, then the international release, and then there was the second Japanese release, which added in various stuff from the international release, plus a few new things. Yeah, you like that sentiment? Okay, let's see. Did we have... Oh, we lost Lucky. That's really sad. I really like Lucky. I was getting confused. Wild World and City Folk were... Yeah, City Folk came out after Wild World. Which is also why City Folk has a function where when you create a character, you can transfer over your catalog from from Wild World to City Folk. To Butsu no Mori, yep. So yeah, so here is where we have letters from most of the villagers. Not all of them, because unfortunately there is a maximum of, what is it, 160? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... times... Yeah, 160. So, but since I have, full 4 characters, what I'm doing is, in each of my other 3 characters, using their 10 slots in their inventory, and then the 10 slots in their mailbox, I'm saving the additional letters I need, which is also why what I have with these letters is so I can keep track of which letters I've saved in with which character. You had no clue you could do that while you're... Yeah. Hey, Pac-Man Power Ghost, how are you resetting your villagers? What do you mean, resetting my villagers? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, let's go back to just... $30,000. I like to have that in my inventory. In fact, yeah, for City Folk, if you want a fully complete, catalog with everything that can be in it, you need to do that, because there's some things in City Folk there's something that you can't get in City Folk unless you've transferred your catalog over from Wild World. Trying to see all the villagers... Oh, you mean getting all the villagers to live in my town? Well, just, as long as the town doesn't have a full 15 villagers, there will be a new villager that moves in every time you play, as long as it's been at least 24 hours since the last time a villager moved in. And every time I travel, somebody moves away, so that keeps me... Well, now it keeps me... Because I've been doing so much traveling, it keeps me well below the 15. So then, yeah. Oh, I'm missing something. My axe. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. No, here. Look, that week, so they do little things like that in future games. Yeah, I mean, a big part of the reason they did that was because of the fact that City Folk came out not long after Wild World. And it was the DS and the Wii had connectivity, Whereas like the Wii and the 3DS didn't, so there's no way to transfer from City Folk to New Leaf. 3DS and Switch don't have connectivity as far as I mean, obviously there's ways of doing it because obviously Pokemon has stuff you can do, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. Follow Pocket Camp Furniture was also these newer games. Oh yes, actually yeah, that actually I remember they had at one point announced that there was going to be connectivity between between Pocket Camp and New Horizons, but then I don't know if they've decided it was too difficult or maybe just if it was too much effort for the amount that they thought people would use it or what, but yeah. Okay, so now for anyone who hasn't been here before and doesn't know, Animal Crossing for the GameCube contains 19 NES games, and they put in only a selected few items for Pocket Camp. Oh, okay, so you could get some stuff. Okay, I didn't realize they had even that. I thought they just completely didn't do that, but okay. Yeah, and because I'm a ridiculous person, though, as I was saying, because of ridiculous things, I've decided that as part of 100%ing Animal Crossing, I'm going to 100% all 19 NES games. Yes, I'm still missing 3 of them, but yeah. So let's do a round of Balloon Fight and see how we do today. It's been over 2 weeks since I last played this, and that was a very poor playing the last time I played this. For me, very poor for me. But so hopefully I do a bit better today than last time. I mean, I'm already doing poorly, but at least that, which is cool. Do you think the community thought Nintendo also meant they were going to do all the furniture from things? Yeah, like fortune cookies. I mean, yeah. Okay. Thing with Nintendo is you have to, you have to take everything they say. You have to hold off on expecting things until it actually happens with Nintendo. Because while they will also like generally do what they say they're going to do, it won't always be in the way that people thought how people thought they meant it. But yeah. Ooh, I'm really playing poor. I'm not aiming it. I haven't got hit yet, which is good, but my play is not great today. Hey, Fade 6 beaten. On to another bonus round. Perfect. For anyone curious exactly what I'm trying to do here in Balloon Fight, so now if you look at the top, it says Phase 7, so that's kind of like, you know, the stage, the level, the whatever phase, I guess, as it is in this game. Ooh, that was a very smooth. So I'm basically going... My goal is to go until the phase number rolls over back to 1. Which basically means phase 256. And specifically doing that without having died. That is my goal with this game. Well, with this mode of this game. And there's two-player mode where I want to do the same thing, and then there's balloon fight or balloon trip mode, which is a bit different, but also easier. I just haven't got around to. I'm just holding off on balloon trip until I've done the main mode. I've successfully got up to phase... I'll look at this second one. I've gotten up to phase 90 before without dying. And I've got up to... What is it? 92... Yeah, I got up to 92 total. So... I'm over a third of... I've gotten over a third of the way there. Yes. I had to think for a second to make sure I was doing my math right. But I mean... That's not exactly normal for me getting... normally I get to, like... phase 30 something without dying. Even that sometimes is in question. Now the nice thing, so you've seen after every third phase where I've done a bonus round. So right now I've lost a balloon. Or if I get to the bonus round with one balloon, I get my second balloon back. Now lives there's no way to get more of, but so I need to be very careful not to take another hit when I'm down to just one balloon. But as long as I don't take another hit, and I'm on phase 12 now, so now I'm on a bonus round, I'll get my second balloon back. See? Which is very nice. That's the thing that makes this game actually very forgiving, and makes this whole goal of mine more doable. It would be doable regardless, but it's a lot more doable. So it doesn't means I don't have to play perfectly the entire time. I just need to play mostly well enough. And eventually I need to find... Like I said, I want to also do the two-player mode. So eventually I need to find myself somebody to join me for two-player. I have a few people I can think of to ask. I just, wait until I've gotten at least closer on. I'll probably wait until I've actually finished the main single-player mode here before I start talking to people about joining me for the two-player. Where we're at phase 16. That was a terrible start, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, we're going to be fine here. Okay, button 17. Okay, where is the lightning going? That's no good, but... Okay, we just need to beat 18 without taking another hit. And then... So yeah, we're on 18 now, so beat this one without taking another hit, and then we'll get our balloon back on the next bonus round. And there we go. This game has an arcade version. I believe it does. This is not the arcade version, though. This is the NES version of Balloon Fight. As contained within Animal Crossing. Phase 19. And I looked it up, it was on Versus system, that makes sense. Other one's going in the water, so I just need to make sure I don't get hit in the meantime. I'm still so impressed with the fact they put these in the game. It'd be so cool if they did something like this in the future, yeah. The Switch Online features, though, might be a bit redundant. Well, I mean, that was a thing. Like, they put it in this one on the GameCube, but then after that was where they started, instead of just selling these old games on, like, Virtual Console and the Wii and such, and they just realized, oh, we could... And now, of course, they have the subscription service with Switch Online to play a lot of these. So it's like, yeah... Like, give people something that you can get them to pay for otherwise. Okay. Saw a market and wanted a profit, yep. And I mean, for myself, I'm actually kind of glad they don't continue putting them in the later games, because, like I said, the fact that they're in here means, to my brain, that means part of 100%ing Animal Crossing means 100%ing all the games contained within it, and that's going to be, you know, one of the big challenges of 100%ing this Animal Crossing, which means the later ones will be a lot easier in comparison. So, on that end, I'm kind of glad that they didn't keep including them in later games. But I realize also that's very much just a me problem with the way I do things and such. Saying that some of their emulators are garbage, like OT has some really bad ports. Oh, like which ones? A lot of people had high hopes for GoldenEye, but the controls make it almost unplayable. Really? I did not know that was an issue. Yeah, with Switch Online, I have not used it for any N64 games. I played any N64 games on it as of yet. The Wii Virtual Console is really bad input lag. Same with Wii U. Is it with input lag? Or with... Because, like, I haven't played... Well, I have Ocarina of Time on the Wii Virtual Console. I don't think I've played it on there, because I just got on there just because, you know, I had, like, every release of Ocarina of Time to that point, so I'm like, I might as well get it on here. But I play, like, Majora's Mask on there and haven't had an issue. So my question is that input lag, or is that issue with TV lag? Because that's an issue I know with my current TV when I first got it that had an issue until I found it had a gamer mode that substantially decreased the lag. So I don't know if that's a problem with the emulator or that's just a problem with modern TVs and people not knowing to change the settings on their TV, if assuming the TV has it. But yeah. For really showing when it come out, you had to do some really wacky control mapping to get it to cooperate. Okay. Damn it! Lightning. Well, there's my first death. That's what I hate about lightning in this game, is it's instant kill. So it doesn't matter if you still have both your balloons. Get hit by lightning, you're just dead. Yeah, so we already died once, but we're going to keep going just to see how far we managed to get. So FG is Zelda Speedrunner made a video about, of course, OT. Time it takes the game to register and input is greater than base version on N64. No, for Animal Crossing Wild World and Wii U, so it has bad input lags. Trying to speedrun that really sucks. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a speedrunner is going to notice that a lot more than someone like, say, me, who's playing a game casually. Like... But, yeah. Damn it, another death. When I say casually, I mean as in not 100% or not speed running. Obviously, like my 100%ing say is a lot more like it's not really accurate to call my 100%ing of games casual with how intense they go on. Well, that's way out of sync. 1 second here. But that's definitely not speed running. God, oh. There we go. Not sure what happened there. But I know sometimes this game is wonky when you switch from in or out of the NES game, because the NES game is, yeah, it's an emulator within Animal Crossing, so switching between them sometimes wonky. Okay. Otherwise, I think we're done with Animal Crossing for today, though. Did everything I wanted to do. So I think we're going to be switching over to some Pikmin 3 right away. Wait, what? Oh. So let's just going to already switch. Oh, deactivate that briefly. Switch to the Wii U scene, and just give me a moment to swap over like game cables and such. Just switch over from my GameCube to my Wii, and then we'll do to Wii U, not Wii, but we'll play some Pikmin 3 right away. So just give me like half a minute to do that.